Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? How's your day? How's your end of the week? How was your week this week? I'd love to know how things are going in your world. I really appreciate hearing from you, so let me know in the comments. I just posted an article to the blog. I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday. I honestly have no recollection about what I talked about yesterday, but I decided to start a blog on the development of my new software, Pepahana. And so I built a quick little blogging engine. I hesitate to even call it that. It's really just a couple of forms in a field or a couple of fields in a form that get posted to a database, and then when you load the page, it loads everything in the database. So, extremely simple little blogging engine, but it fits, the styling of the site, and it has some basic markup and that sort of thing. And in fact, that's what today's article was about the blog and about using libraries. Because if you've been here for any length of time, and if you've watched any of my videos about software development, you'll know that I often say I don't use frameworks and I don't use libraries, and people always fight back against me with that. And I get it. I get why people use those things. It's just not my style, and so that's kind of what the article was about. I touched on it. Hopefully it's a good article, and hopefully people will read it. The problem with my little blog engine is I don't really have any metrics, no way of knowing whether anybody's read it or anybody's liked it, other than if somebody were to share it on Facebook and or Twitter, because then I can see that it was linked. The point here is that the project is continuing to progress at a pace that I'm, I wish I could say I was happy with it. Like it's kind of one of those projects that I feel like a solid month would be what I would need to make it through stage 2 completely and have the software that I want, and then another month that I could do the teamwork based stuff. So 2 months of solid work means that I could have it done to the point that I'm happy and can start doing maintenance and user suggestions and all that sort of stuff. But the reality is I don't have 2 solid months. I have bits and pieces of time here and there. Soccer starting up, I have Keely, I have life, I have friends, I have a job that I have to actually keep. So 2 solid months is probably something more along the lines of 4 or 5 quarters. And for me, my motivation tends to come in these really intense spurts. Like the whole startup life, that whole life of just giving it everything until it's done. Like that would be a really good fit for me. I think I could do really well in the startup world, simply because I get intense when I'm starting a project like this, or when I'm tackling something like this. I go full steam, and if I could do my job that way, that I would be unstoppable, and if I could tackle this that way, it would get done. But I can't, and when I can't tackle things like that, I tend to lose steam pretty quickly. And the good news is I'm not losing steam here. I'm actually still really excited about it. When I fire the page up and I read what I've written, I read all the copy that I've written, which, by the way, I would love it if you would go visit the site. It is pepahana.com. I will link it in the description below. Go visit it, read all the copy, check out the pricing page in terms of service and all that stuff. Read the blog, and let me know, give me feedback on what I've written, because I'm not a marketing person. I don't have a team. I don't have somebody to bounce any of this stuff off of. I don't have lawyers or anything like that. I'm just doing what I have kind of pieced together on how to do over the past 30 years of my life, So read my copy. Let me know if anything there needs change. Check out my pricing structure and the pages there. the About Me page and all that stuff, and just tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel when you visit that. Is that something that you would be like, oh, cool, I'll check this out, and I'll sign up, and I'll register, and all that stuff. And again, I invite you to register. The registration link was actually completely broken the last time I said you could register. And I actually had a coworker try to register the other day, and he was like, I can't. And I was like, oh. So I went and looked, and I fixed it, and he registered. So there is somebody else in the system currently helping me test it, but he's not. There's really nothing to test yet. It doesn't do much, but it does something. So you can feel free to register if you want, and I'll approve your account. But it's not officially in beta yet. It's officially in like pre-alpha. So don't expect anything magical. But I would absolutely love it if you would go read my copy, if you would go try to break the site or do whatever it is you want to do while it's still young, while I still have the chance to fix it before it starts to collect sensitive data from people. I'd love it. And just read the blog and share it if you feel like you feel like I say things that other people could benefit from. Please feel free to share my blog posts. I did put share links. Click them. I'd appreciate that. It'd be a big help. So thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being my bestest friends. I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend. 3-day weekend here in the United States. I get it too. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. There's football on. There's people to hang out with and probably cookouts to attend, and we'll see what happens. So I'll see you on Monday.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from the Daily Mail. What is the color of the universe? The average color of the universe is beige. The universe may appear like a vast expanse of darkness, but the average color is actually beige, according to scientists. They studied the color of light emitted by 200,000 galaxies to see what the final mix would be if the entire sky was smeared out. Khaki. The universe wears khakis.